Hey, what's up? This is a video response to Mystical Forest again.
Yo, what's up, dog? What's up, yo? What's up?
Now, most of his video is just a bunch of him being confused. I guess I was talking too fast for him. I have to talk a bit slower for the slower people.
What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, wow, I don't even know what you're saying because you don't know how to speak English correctly. First off, I'm pretty sure no one out there even understood what the fuck you just said. But if you're talking about socialist, I don't know if I misheard you or not. I don't know if you're saying socialist or for lower taxes and against equality or something. I don't know what the fuck you're even talking about, really. I have no idea what the fuck you just said. No, I fucking did what you just said. Okay? No fucking idea.
Now I'll address some of his actual points, which was very little of the video.
Here's what you can do. Alright? If you can prove to me that Glenn Beck is wrong, say 20% of the time, then I'll acknowledge that Glenn Beck is just a crazy crackpot. Stirring things up. I'll admit that, if he's wrong in 20% of what he says. But I just doubt it. I don't think he is. He's been right about 95% of the time.
Now this is just a good way to shift the burden from him to me. You know, I don't watch Glenn Beck, so I don't know like all of his claims. Like I'm supposed to go through all of his claims and 20% are wrong. What the fuck is that? What kind of ridiculous shit is that? And we can even prove that he's right 95% of the time as you claim? What kind of... This is nonsense.
How about this? Maybe it was a crazy accusation that Acorn was deeply corrupt. I know that one's crazy, huh? We played the tapes of them trying to help underage prostitutes come into this country illegally. They fired the employees and lost their federal funding.
Then it was one of the most eye-opening experiences of my life to receive health care in the United States. This is one of the hospitals where the president of GE is going. If they don't care about the president of GE, you really think they care about, you know, schlubs that are just average working stiffs? It's the only time in my life that I have had moments of that could have come out of the movie Saw.
What does it mean for the rest of the world if we lose our position as the innovator, as having the best healthcare in the country, in the world?
But everyone that surrounds him is socialist. His mom, his dad were both socialist or communist. His grandparents were communist. The poet guy that he hung out with was a communist. Who else? Oh yeah, when he was in college, he surrounded himself with socialists and communists. Well,
Look, if he's advising Obama, look who he's connected with as a good friend, Peter Singer. And look who the president has. Wade Raskey, right up the tree. Dale, right up the tree. Bill Ayers, right up the tree. Jeff Jones, right up the tree. These are all radicals that in one way or another have influence either directly or indirectly with the President of the United States.
It's almost like these three are all connected. It's almost like it's like this. Isn't that weird? Who would have thunk that? You create a villain, you surround them with horrible imagery, and you hope the audience associates them with the surrounding content.
My fellow Americans, I'm pleased to tell you today that I've signed legislation that will outlaw Russia forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes.
and he did. Yeah, Ronald Reagan did do one bailout. Yes. But that's all he did was one throughout his whole 8 years. Obama's done like 4 or 5 in a year and a half. And also 160 billion compared to 3 trillion, that's peanuts. That's nothing.
Obama didn't do 4 or 5 bailouts. Bush did most of those. I mean, you can't count what Bush did to Obama. Obama did, I mean, technically he did 1 bailout, the continuation of TARP, which was 142 billion. And then you can even count the auto bailout that was done by Bush at the request of Obama. So compared to Reagan's bailout, which was $293 billion. So you have 167 versus 293. That's today's dollars versus the 80s dollars. That this isn't adjusted for inflation.
You're going off one little thing he did and calling him a socialist, and that's not fair. If Obama only did one bailout and people were calling him socialist, that would not be fair. But that's not the case.
There's also the Earned Income Tax Credit, which expanded greatly, which is taxes the rich and give to the poor. Socialist, Maoist, communist.
Yo, what's up, y'all? What's